Hey guys, it's YayKay. So I don't know. I feel like I have a lot to talk about, but I guess I'll compartmentalize. So as you may or may not have known, I have been babysitting my friend's dog since like mid-October, and so it's been like what? So November, December, January, February through March. So yeah, so 5.5 months or whatnot, and I told puppy mom that I cannot watch her past April 5th because like that's like through Sunday, Easter Sunday. Um, Being a puppy parent has been very different for me. I'm kind of a big social being, and not being able to go do social things for this long of time. Because with having a dog, for people who don't know, who don't have dogs, they have to go outside. They have to be let outside. They have to go potty. They have to do the things. They need a different kind of attention span from you when it comes to like love. She sees a dog outside. She's running around. But anyway. So yeah, so dogs need more TLC, and I'm a one-person household, so it's not like I have a roommate who could take a turn to let her out or whatnot. And so whenever I'm done with work, I have to go straight home to let the dog out, right? And being someone who has, I know technically I could come home, I could let the dog out. Her name is Sandy. She's not the dog. I could let Sandy out, and then I could leave again, technically. But she's a kennel dog. So leaving her in a kennel for more than 8 hours a day just doesn't feel good to me. And sometimes I've done it once or twice where I've gone again because like special family events or whatnot, or I've asked puppy mom or dad to come over on those days so that way she wasn't locked up for 14 hours in a day. So we've kind of adapted to the situation and whatnot, but I've just kind of hit a wall because I'm just not. I know the life that I want to lead. I also know the life that I was meant to lead. And if I'm inside, I can't do that. Like, I know part of my life's purpose is to go out. Gosh, my nose itches. Part of my life's purpose is to go out and be me somewhere. And I can't do that from home. Like, this is great. Don't get me wrong. Interacting with you through YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and everything. But it's not enough socialization for my mental health. Everyone needs different things to thrive, right? My version of rest is literally being at home for a whole day and not doing anything. Like I might do like, a load of laundry or wipe a mirror or something small. But generally speaking, out of my 2 days off, or at some point, I usually need to sit like almost a whole day to just kind of like mentally and physically recoup. Everyone's so different on what they need. Some people just need like a nap, or whatnot. Some people just need to snuggle with their cat or their friends, or not with their friends. You know what I'm talking about. But everyone knows kind of has an idea of what they need to like recharge, right? And so doing it this way for so long has been doing it this way for so long has been it's been a challenge for me. And so I've just had to throw in the towel. And I was supposed to watch her till June 1st. So this is going to be 2 months before I had signed up for. There are other extenuating factors as well that I will not share. But it just for me on a personal level, it's just been very difficult. So I'm not a puppy mom. I don't have the time and I don't have the resources to give Sandy the love and attention she deserves. So I was very forceful about that April 5th would be my last day watching Miss Sandy. And I was trying to talk to my sister about the other day, or I wasn't trying, I did. I talked to my sister about the other day and I'm like, guilt is just not the right word. Like, I feel guilty, but that's not the right word. And we came up with situational guilt. Because it's not that I feel guilty for standing up for what I need. I feel guilty that I don't want a dog. You know, like that I know that my life is, that's not the life that I want. And that's the situational guilt I feel, is that I don't want dog life. I don't want the dog life. And I feel bad about that because she is the most perfect dog to have. And so it's just kind of been a struggle for me to be like, just acknowledging how you feel about it, because I don't feel great, but I know what I need. Kind of like when I broke up with my boyfriend, right? I know it wasn't going to be easy, but I knew it was the right answer for me because I love me more. And this is just going to be another one of those situations where I did it for 5.5 months and now I love me more and I need more. So I'm going to get more. And so I had to give an ultimatum to have the Sandy be picked up by Easter. And I'm going to have to stick to that. And so it's just been a little, I don't want to say it's been a heavy-hearted kind of week, but this last Sunday, it's like a week from Sunday, she's going to be gone. And I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss her very much. But, so you've always got to do what's right for you, even though it's not easy. So, reason why I'm sharing this is just because, like, I know we all have things that we do that are hard, that we know need to be done. You know, whether it's a friend we don't talk to anymore, whether it's a job we quit because it's a toxic environment, even though it pays great. Isn't that always the synergy sometimes? Not always. But it's like, hey, this is a great paying job, but it's the worst I've ever been treated in my life. Not worth it, girl. Not worth it. It's not worth it. So being able to stand up for yourself and your needs is kind of what this video is about. It's just knowing what you need and going for it, because you will thrive in the long run. Doing things for you is never going to hurt you. You know what I mean? And it's not a selfish thing. I know sometimes self-care is kind of a new concept in society, but it should not be new. It should not be new. It's just like, because people hang on to family because they're blood, but sometimes they're just toxic. Sometimes friends and family are just toxic, and you have to let them go. And it's not because you don't love them. It is never because you don't love them. But sometimes they just gotta go. Because you deserve more, and you deserve better. So remember that. Treat yourself well, and make sure other people do too. Otherwise, have a nice day. But anyway, on a better magical note, have a magical moment day.